Well, there is a very interesting use case of Gemini Nano Banana Pro in Google Flow. So basically, I just created this picture via the Gemini website. Overall, the picture looks great, except for the fact that there is this watermark at the bottom right corner of the picture. So that's kind of annoying, but you can actually remove the watermark using Google Flow. So there is the Gemini Nano Banana Pro model in Google Flow, and we can actually use it to remove the watermark that has been generated by the Gemini app or website. So let me show you how you can use it and perhaps a few things that you need to know, because there are some limitations of this use case. Anyway, you can navigate to the picture that you just generated in Gemini, and then you can download that to your device. And after that, you can open Google Flow. So just navigate to Flow and labs.google/fx/flow. That's the URL of Google Flow. And after that, you can open a new project, or perhaps you can also open the project that you already have on your Google Flow account. Now, because we want to create a picture, make sure that you are in the images section. And after that, you can click this, click create image. And after that, click this plus button, click upload, and just upload the picture that you want to remove the watermark. So in this case, one limitation that is quite obvious in Google Flow is that it can only support either portrait or landscape picture. So there are only 2 aspect ratio supported, so that's very limited. But anyway, let's continue. I'm going to select landscape, click crop and save, and just wait for Google Flow to process the picture. Now, one thing here that I do notice in Google Flow is that it is actually much more restrictive than Gemini. So in Gemini, you can create more pictures than Google Flow. I mean, there are some restrictions, like you cannot create a picture that contains a person that might be too young or perhaps a celebrity. So it's more restrictive compared to Gemini Nano Banana Pro in the Gemini website or app. So that's another limitation that you need to know. Now after that, as you can see, the picture has been uploaded. So here you can insert this prompt. You can get this prompt from the description down below. And the goal of this prompt is that we want to recreate the same picture except for the watermark that is located at the bottom right corner of the picture. And after that, you can click this. And I do recommend to select multiple image generation. So basically you can generate up to 4 pictures per generation, because sometimes there could be some pictures that are not the same anymore. So you want to pick the one that looks very similar to the original picture. That's my recommendation. Anyway, let's continue. You can click this send button and just wait for the Gemini Nano Banana Pro model to create or recreate that picture. So one thing here that you will notice right away is that the model is somehow a lot faster than in the Gemini website, even though it is using the same model, which obviously should be a lot slower because it needs to create 4 pictures. But it is actually faster because it is not generating a 2K picture. It is only generating 1K picture. So the resolution is not as big as in the Gemini, official Gemini platform. So that's another limitation that you need to know. Anyway, again, as you can see, we got 4 different pictures. I mean, they look kind of alike, and you can pick any of them that you think looks the greatest or looks very similar to the original picture. You can click this download button. And after that, let me just compare that picture using this tool that I just created using Gemini, of course. And let's see how similar or how different those pictures are. So let me just select the original picture, and after that, I will upload, sorry, not this one, this one. There you go. So let me just use this mode, and yeah, I would say it is exactly the same picture, the same content, the same facial expression, the same person, except now there is no watermark on the bottom right corner of this picture. Overall, this method works, assuming that you're okay with a downgrade in resolution, because again, the Gemini Nano Banana Pro model in Google Flow can only generate 1K picture. So yeah, that's basically how you can use Google Flow to remove the watermark from a picture that was created in Gemini. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next video. I wish you a great day ahead.